That's beautiful. Wow. A lot of nachas, a lot of nachas.
Man, he sleeps in class like his father.
Okay, so Amlavda Hayuma, right? It says the Gemara Psachim, where is it? Samach Chesam at Beis. The Gemara Psachim says, it says like this. Rav Yosef b'yuma d'Asaras, Rav Yossi on the day of Atzeres, on Shavuos, he said like this. He said, "Avdili eglat lasa, make me the best cut of meat. Make me something very special, right? We're trying to get corned beef. Make me something really special, right? Ilo daha yuma, because if it wouldn't be for this day, if it wouldn't be for Yantiv, the Koi Gorem Kama Yosef Ika Bishuka. How many other Yosefs there would be in the marketplace? In other words, my whole uniqueness, my fact that I'm Yosef and I'm someone special, right? My whole uniqueness is only because of Shavuos. Would it not be for Shavuos, I would be like everybody else. I'd be like every other person in the marketplace or in the base medrash, right? But Shavuos makes me special, right? The question is, why only Shavuos? Why only Hayuma? I mean, look, you have the Bria Sa'olam, right? That made mankind special. You had Yitzias Mitzrayim, that made Klal Yisrael special. Bria Yamsuf. Why Davka Atzeres, only Shavuos, right? So actually, that question is asked by it's brought in the Lekach Tov Vayikra on page Chavav, in the name of Reb Cheskel Levinstein, right? Reb Cheskel Levinstein. Just 1 second. Said there's someone at the door. Rav Cheskel Levinstein Zechron Zach Levracha. So he asked the question. He asked the question. Why Dafka Atzeres makes him unique? Makes Yossi unique. Rabbi Yossi unique. So he explains like this. He explains like this, that we have a mitzvah b'charta b'chayim. B'charta b'chayim. Choose life. Hashem says at the end of it's often he says, "B'charta b'chayim, choose life." That means if you have to choose life, that means it's not a davar pashut. It's not a davar pashut, right? It means he says you need drisha, yigia, and chipus. You have to look for it. You have to search for it, right? Why is that? Why do you have to search for life, right? So he explains like this. That we have to understand, right? We have to understand. We don't know the koyach of the Yetzer Hara. We don't know the koyach of the Yetzer Hara. Right? First of all, it has a head start on us. The Yetzer Hara has a head start on us. What's the head start? The time that we're born, right? The time we're born. Das only comes, the koyach to fight the Yetzer Hara only comes when we are 13 for boys, 12 for girls. It comes later, right? And not only that, if you think about it, when a person says, I want to do this, what's the I? Who's the I? It's the Yetzer Hara. Because when a person says, when the Yetzer Tov speaks, is, no, you shouldn't do that. You know you shouldn't do it, or you should do it, right? That's the Yetzer Tov. But the I, wow, that's the Yetzer Hara. And therefore, we've got to put up a big fight. We got to put up a big fight, right? And therefore, right, look, the other Yam Suf and yeah, but the only thing that Barasi Yetzahara, Barasi Torah Tavlet, right? The Torah is the antidote for the Yetzahara, right? And without that, we don't have it. Look, I'll tell you, the Gemara asks Nashim b'mai zoch. How are Nashim worthy of doing mitzvahs? How do they get the schar from mitzvahs? When they come to get their schar. B'mai zoch, what do they get the schar? What do you mean? What does the Gemara mean? They have Mrs. Esay Shelo Esman Grama. That's quite a few mitzvahs. Esay Shelo Esman Grama, including Yonta, right? They have mitzvahs Lo Sasei. So get schar for that. What's the Gemara's question? The question is that if they don't have Torah, how can they combat the Yetzer Hara, which prevents them from doing these mitzvahs? How are they going to overcome the Yetzer Hara, which prevents them from doing the mitzvahs properly in such a way that to be worthy of schar? They don't have it, and therefore the Gemara says they do have it, right? How do they have it? By waiting for their children, sending their children to cheder and to yeshiva to learn, and waiting for their husbands to come back from learning. They have it. They have it. Shh. They have it. They have the Yetzer. They have the Torah. They have Torah. They could be zeicha, and be zeicha in all the mitzvahs, right? And there's a I want to tell you something very special. I'll tell you something very, very special. To me, this was mind-boggling. There was a video about the life of Moshe Shera. So you can sound the Rachel. If you can get a hold of it, watch it. Watch it, because you can't know what Klal Yisrael was. Moshe Shera was Klal Yisrael. He lived for Klal Yisrael. He did so much to help our people. He had so much to organize. He was a tremendous leader. Try to see it. It's very, very chashuv, right? But he said over there something that was 17 years old. They set him up with Yitzchak Elchanan, right? They set him. I'm sorry, with Rav Elchanan Wasserman. He set up Rav Elchanan Wasserman. And he was learning Rav Elchanan Wasserman, and Rav Elchanan Wasserman, Rav Elchanan asked him a question. He said, "I don't know." Rav Elchanan told me this. Listen to this word. He said, "You can't say I don't know. You can't say I don't know. You know who can say I don't know? If somebody has a question, and he works on the question, and the question bothers him so much that he can't really eat. You know, he can't sit down and really eat, and it's hard for him to drink. But not only that, when it comes to sleep, he's thinking of this question. He can't sleep, right? And he spends 1 day trying to search for the answer, and 2 days trying, 3 days without real, a little bit here and there, but not real eating and not real drinking and not real sleeping. And he spends 3 days like that, searching for the answer. Then he can say, I don't know. Then he can say, I don't know. Wow. It's mind-boggling. That's mind-boggling, right? Rav Elchanan is telling us that when we have a kasha, it has to affect our essence being, it has to affect our eating, sleeping. It's crazy, right? Whoever thinks you have a kasha, okay. No, I don't know. Yeah. No, you can't say I don't know unless you were Moshe Nefesh 3 days. Maybe, because you're going to have to eat and sleep but it's going to affect your eating and sleeping and drink for 3 days. And it's going to bother you like nothing. It's on your mind for 3 days. Well, but This is learning Torah. This is what learning Torah is all about. Chanan has told us, he's given us an insight to what learning Torah is all about. Wow. And that's Imlav Hayom. That's the day of Shavuos, the night of Shavuos. So we should all, we have to, the Eglet Lasa, you know, that a special meal, I'm sure your wives will take care of that, right? Or your parents will take care of that. That's no problem, right? But we have to learn the night of Shavuos. We have to learn with such a smadim and such using kol ha'kechas, right? And you know, and as if each kasha that comes our way with you know, it's so much a part of ourselves. We have to work on it. I mean, it's mamash a different hasaga of what learning is. And if we do that, then we'll be zeicha. We'll all be zeicha to a, not just to a yantef, zeicha to a holistic. So get to a real Kabbalah, and we'll be different people. We're different people to have such a Kabbalah Torah, right? We'll mamish be different people. So, right away, as I explained earlier, I really am not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in Poland, but the government wouldn't allow me to leave Eretz Yisrael. Because years ago, one sign giving a daughter of mine that she'll leave and she'll come back, and I once guaranteed it, and somehow the lawyer or she didn't come back, didn't let them know, and the Beit Mishpat wouldn't allow me to leave. It was crazy. So I'm here at least to give the share. But I miss Poland. But from what I heard, that the fellows in Poland are having an unbelievable experience, and today they're at a place where for the first time it has been uncovered that there are Jews buried here, and there was never any, no commemoration of them. And we're going there. We're going to say Kaddish there. And we're going to erect, we did in $2,000, we erect a monument over there in their memory, so that the people who come will be able to know that here, this is a place where our brothers are buried, and they'll be able to say Kaddish, for them. So the boys are doing a very special thing today, Sunday, right, today. It's a very special thing, and coming back, Be'ez Hashem, safely tomorrow. So I'm wishing all of you a very, very strong and special Kabbalah Torah, and love the Hayom and make Hayom very, very special. Thanks, and Kol Tov.
Thank you, Rebbe.
Amen. Shkoyach, Mash. Thank you so much.
Down with the socialist government.
Just absolutely insane. He went all the way up to the Minister of the Interior, and he said, with a Beit Mishpat thing, I can't do anything. That I can't do anything. Tried. All right.
So now you can't come to America to fundraise as well.
Right now, until I get that settled, I can't go any place. I can't go any place, but it'll be settled. It's no problem. It just in fact, it really was. My daughter went with somebody, but they wrote in the wrong teak. They wrote in the wrong teak. So therefore it's not yet. But it'll be in a few days, Meiz Hashem. Okay, Kol Tov, shalom, be well.
Kol Tov, Mash. Good night.
Kol Tov.